Hey, what's up everybody? David from Pro New Flippers here. Today we're just going to have a short video about shipping supplies. So everything you might want to know about shipping supplies for shipping on eBay. So here we go. All right, yeah, so like I said, this is David, Pro Duo Flippers. I am a full-time eBay seller along with my wife who quit her job 6 months ago to join me. We are both full-time. It is our only income. I'm going to talk today about shipping supplies for eBay. A lot of people who are just starting out or who are starting to grow are probably spending too much money on shipping supplies or don't really know the best way to go about getting them. So I'm going to talk to you today about how I do it. Other people may do it differently. There may be better ways to do it out there, but this is from my few years of experience of doing this full time. Basically, I'm going to tell you where I get my supplies, where you can get free supplies, and just show you the different kinds of supplies that I have so you can kind of understand what a seller who sells all kinds of different things might be using for their supplies. So here we go. Okay, so if you have a basic store subscription or higher through eBay, then you qualify and you to receive a quarterly coupon that you can use towards eBay branded shipping supplies every quarter. So that would be like January 1st. You would have another one again available on April 1st, and so on. So the start of each quarter. And so it depends on what your store subscription is, how much that coupon is for. I know the basic store is a $25 coupon, and I know that the premium store is a $50 coupon, and I'm not sure what it is above that. I have a premium store, so I get a $50 coupon every time before that. But this is where you find it. So you're in my eBay seller hub. You'll want to scroll down till you find selling tools, and then you want to go to manage store. They don't make this very easy to find, and I think that a lot of people don't use this coupon because it's not very available. Certainly don't promote it. They hardly, and they certainly make it difficult to find. So then you'll scroll down here, and this little tiny thing here down, it says subscriber discounts. So you click on that, and then here, eBay shipping supplies. See here, it says $50 coupon with a premium store subscription. That's what I have. So if you click on that, it'll usually generate this coupon. It'll give you a code. I've already redeemed it. Um, I bought some boxes the other day. So, but basically, you would just want to copy the code and then just click on Start Shopping. And then you can see here that they have just it's not a ton of supplies, but there are some supplies here that you could use. And I should say that these supplies aren't really a great deal, but you have the coupon and you might as well use it. So I just want to point out that you can buy these boxes here. I mean, I usually end up buying eBay branded boxes, um, but you can get them the same size boxes for quite a bit cheaper, even just looking on eBay without using this. But like I said, the coupon is there. You might as well use it. So anyway, that's how you find these things. So you just go in here, you'll click on the thing, and when you go to checkout, you'll put in your coupon code. And I should say that the coupon won't go towards sales tax. So I just try to use as much of it as I can. Usually I'll find something that costs as close to $50 as possible. Maybe it'll be like $47, and then I'll have to pay like a couple bucks in taxes. But that's how you find that. Okay, and so for your free shipping supplies from USPS.com, you'll want to go to USPS.com. I'm already signed in, but if you need to create an account, then you'll want to create an account and a password so you can get the free supplies. It's also the same account that you would use if you ever wanted to schedule a pickup from your house for when you're sending out your packages. So anyway, so if you're signed in, you'll want to go to stamps and supplies here, and then you'll scroll down and there'll be get free supplies. And then they just have a lot of different options here. You'll just want to click on them, add them to your cart. They only let you get a certain amount of things at a time, but it's still pretty decent. Anyway, I will show you. I will kind of show you, there's lots of options here, but I will just show you the few that I really use quite a bit, but I just wanted to show you where to go to be able to get these. And they will send them to, directly to your house. They're completely free. You don't have to pay anything at all, $0, 0 cents. So definitely worth looking into if you're sending stuff priority anyway, which you probably are if you're shipping through eBay. Anyway, highly recommend this. I will now show you just basically every supply that I use on a daily, or on a weekly basis or whatever for my shipping. Okay, so here's pretty much everything that I use for shipping. The exception would be there are some other USPS free supplies that I get, some different size boxes that I occasionally use, but I'm going to show you basically these are the items that I use on a regular basis often. So let's just go ahead and start with everything that we have here on the table. So for free USPS supplies, the most popular item I use, or the most often used for me, is this flat rate bubble envelope. Whatever you can fit in here goes for, I believe the new price now is $7.76. So I use this for jeans or pretty much any pants and all kinds of other little small stuff that weighs more than a pound. So basically, if you're going priority, this is going to be about your cheapest way to go. The one exception is this legal flat rate mailer. It's kind of a lightweight cardboard, not even really cardboard, but anyway, I rarely use this just because it tears easily and I don't feel like it doesn't close very easily if you get something odd shaped in there. But basically whatever you fit in there, it'll be slightly cheaper than this, but I will tend to use this instead. So that's those two options. There are these Tyvek Tyvek envelopes. They're pretty strong. I occasionally use these for, I would say, anything that's between 1 and 2 pounds that I'm going to be sending USPS. It might be like a sweatshirt or something, or a smaller jacket that won't fit in here. So I sometimes use these, but not super often, because a lot of times I will send those items that are around that weight FedEx, and so I couldn't use this. You can only use these USPS supplies for shipping through USPS priority. You can't use them for first class or for media mail or for any other service like FedEx or UPS. So, and then in addition to that, I also use these. These are some of the common boxes I use for USPS.com. This is a large one. This one is not a flat rate box, but it just happens to be the right size for certain items, like maybe a snowboarding helmet or something like that, which would fit in there, which would, anyway, it would make sense to do that shipping wise, price wise. And then they have the large flat rate. I think that one's somewhere around $17 or $18 now. Sometimes use that for really heavy stuff if it'll fit in there. It ships anywhere for, like I said, $17 or $18. The medium flat rate I use quite a bit, because anytime you have something that weighs maybe 3 or 4 pounds or more, if you can fit it in that box, it goes for like $13. So that one's a pretty good box. So that's kind of what I mostly use for USPS free shipping supplies. Next, I'm going to kind of go to, so pretty much everything else I buy on eBay. I buy all my supplies on eBay. I know there are other places out there like Uline that could possibly be cheaper, but I've looked into it a little bit, and for some of this stuff, Uline is actually more expensive. So I am starting to use a lot more packing peanuts and bubble wrap. So I'm looking at some different options for that. I have purchased some larger size bubble wrap. This is the 3/16 bubble wrap. I've purchased some 1/2 inch one that should be coming any day now. And then I'm also looking into the option of maybe buying a machine that makes like the air pouches instead of using this. The prices of peanuts are going up quite a bit, so they're getting kind of expensive. But anyway, these boxes obviously came with the eBay branded supplies that came from the coupon. Like I said, they're kind of expensive if you buy them that way. If you buy them non-branded, just on regular eBay, they're quite a bit cheaper. But so I use those just for certain things that might be going that I wouldn't use the free shipping supply boxes for. Often those are used for FedEx or something, or UPS. These little boxes, I have these two intentionally smaller boxes for sending stuff that needs to go in a box that are going to qualify for first class shipping. So they will still be under a pound. So I use these all the time for hats. And then I use these for just, if I happen to have something really small that's lightweight that I want in a box rather than in a bubble envelope. Like I sell some little projector bulbs, and so I would use a box for that before I put them in an envelope. But I send a lot of stuff. Most of my stuff goes in these poly mailers or these bubble mailers. They're so easy to use. So I buy 3 different sizes here. I believe this large one is like 15 by 19. And then this one maybe is like 13 by 15, and then like 8 by 11 for those. If you buy, I buy them in bulk, like 100 or 200 at a time, and you can get them for pretty cheap, like maybe 10 cents for these and 15 cents for these or so. And then the bubble envelopes, I have 6 different sizes here. This small one is like 4 by 8, all the way up to this big one that is, I believe, 15 by 19 or so. And so, and again, I buy these at 100 at a time. I'm starting to buy them 200 at a time as we're starting to sell more, and just get them on eBay. I think these large ones cost me as much as like 30 cents a piece or 35 cents a piece. These small ones are probably only like 8 cents a piece or maybe 12 cents a piece. I'm not really sure on the price. But basically get on eBay. They have different numbers for these, like like 00, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the exact numbers for these ones, but they have them numbered as far as their dimensions go. So once you figure it out, you can just reorder fairly simply. But just get on it and figure out the common dimensions and search for 100 at a time or 200 at a time. And that's how you're going to get the best deal. And then same thing for tape. I buy my tape in bulk, a case of like 36 at a time. These are 110 yard rolls, so don't get them confused between the rolls that are only half that or whatever, and they're not quite as thick. So really, tape online is much cheaper than you're going to get in the store or even at the dollar store. So I think I pay about $1 per roll for these, and you might get the rolls at the dollar store that are half that size. So anyway, packing tape I get online on eBay. You can pick up these tape guns anywhere. You can get them on eBay or Amazon or even just locally. They don't cost very much. These are my labels I get for Dymo. I buy them a case of 20 at a time also on eBay. I use the off-brand ones, and they seem to work pretty well. I know that some people say they've had problems using the off-brand ones, but I haven't really had any problems. But if you buy them in bulk, they're much cheaper there too. So that's pretty much it. Basically, the idea is that you want to be getting stuff in bulk as much as you can, and you will save a ton of money going online rather than buying locally. All right, so that's it. Hopefully that helps you guys kind of see how I do things, so maybe give you some ideas about things, different supplies that you could buy or a different way to buy them, so maybe you'll save some money. I should say that not everything I do is entirely about saving money. A lot of it is about saving time too. So if you saw my previous video about shipping on eBay, it's more of a how-to to how to ship on eBay, then you can see that I can ship things really quickly when I'm using those poly mailers and those bubble mailers. And so that's often the motivation behind how I do things too. So not just about saving money. So anyway, if you guys have questions or comments, please leave them below, or if you have suggestions yourself, or even if you have like exact examples of how much you're paying for certain things other places, that would be helpful for other people, I think. But just get on eBay and just kind of do some searching for certain things that you're already using or that you think would help use in your business, and see that prices are fairly cheap. And I imagine it's the same thing on Amazon. You could probably get similar prices and deals on Amazon. I don't think it's going to be really much cheaper either way. But so if you're more comfortable shopping on Amazon, then I guess you could do that. Anyway, like I said, leave questions or comments for me. I'll respond to your questions. I read all your comments. Follow us on Instagram, Pro Duo Flippers, there as well. And as always, I'll have a link to my selling guide for eBay for $9, and a link to my spreadsheet for $9. If you're interested in seeing videos that have more information on those before buying them, you can check them out in my other videos. But anyway, both are $9 and will be linked in the description. Thanks for your time, guys. Hopefully this is helpful for you. Thanks.